Tola here, man. I know. Please, you don't have to tell me. The inconsistencies, of this allows for me to kind of live in a perpetuity of I'm never going to get past this. You know what I'm saying? Um, since you guys last saw me, which was on the 26th, um, I was inconsistent. From then, I broke my streak. I think I was in Miami um, over that weekend for spring break for the kids. Broke my streak on the Bible app itself and broke my streak with recording with you guys. Then I get back on the Bible app streak, come back, record with you guys on that Sunday. I think I missed that very next day, that very next Monday. Coming back from spring break, getting the family back into the swing of things. And I miss coming on here with you guys, starting a new streak. And then I've been just missing the boat, man. Life been kind of getting to you, boy. But again, that's what this was supposed to be for and about, the journey and the maturation and how I progress and fail and pick myself back up. And so I've been down the past couple of months, been out of work. But before then, I was really excited to go to Vegas for WrestleMania. That's my thing. You know, wrestling's my thing. Have my boys in the group chat and everything around. And again, I know that's first world problems that I can't go to Vegas. But the larger thing is that there's always something going on in my house. You know what I'm saying? Whether my wife not feeling good, my kids not feeling good, bills piling up, uh, car issues. So it's the latest thing that I'm going through right now, realistically. I went for an oil change right before I had drove. Um, I needed an oil change, maintenance update. Got the oil change. Long story short, I saw that there was an oil leak, and I did not get that taken care of immediately. So now my engine is blown. My engine is shot. Now, thankfully, I still have manufacturer warranty. It was not my fault. It was the dealership fault. So we're getting that situated. But just the subsequent of events that just pile up. You know what I'm saying? What's up, man? Huh? Probably like 2 each. There's some more in the microwave. Yeah, some more. Um, 10:30, kids, right? We mobbing right now. And this scripture today just supports that you just have to just maintain. Just try to be decent, try to be good, try to be right, because this verse says from Philippians 2:13, for God is working in you, giving you the desire and the power to do what pleases him. Right? For God is working in you, giving you the desire and the power to do what pleases him. And boy, I've been struggling trying to figure out what it is that needs to be done to please him, to please my wife, to make sure my kids are straight and they have everything that they need, and to be, a good friend, a good brother. Shout out to my brother CT. We had a little heart to heart over the past couple of weeks, just because I've been a little bit aloof, right? Um, Managing a lot of stuff, right? Just trying to prioritize how I react to things, not how other people react to things. But ultimately, that's not what a servant is. And I have to get back to that kind of way of ideology, because ultimately I am a servant. My name is Christopher, Christ bearer, right? Aware, Christ bearer. You know what I'm saying? Um, and what that pretty much is, if you just look at the biblical term of the name, he carried the weight. He carried Jesus across troubling waters, right? He was the protector of travel. So, in all aspects, like, I am with people through their journey, wherever it may be, as being the person that kind of helps them carry them through. Um, so with me, it's not really always about me, because again, he will be able to get me there by me doing what I'm supposed to be doing, So, I've been doing my part, man. I'm trying. Words of encouragement from my brother CT, my brother Dave, my neighbors, like neighbors who just see me off the strength of walking my kids every day or being outside, and just they call me a good dad, a good person. That shit goes a long way. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what you really, 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 really do it for, brother. And the test of a man is the integrity when people are not looking. And granted, I'm not the best. I'm not the best when people are not looking, but I really do try. And I have a desire to do good. To be good. And I once tried to strive to be great and try to do great things. And within that, I don't have to minimize what I'm doing as if I'm not being great in my role. You dig? Like, shout out to Pat Bev. Pat Bev was a Chi-Town legend. In high school, he used to drop 40s, 50s, 60s. But what we know Pat Bev from is the grind. We know him from going overseas. We know him from him borrowing money from his mom to buy him out of his contract so he could come back and do a deal in the NBA. And we know Pat Bev from we know Pat, but realistically in his mind, like, bro, I got anytime I'm really for him to be Pat Bev, who we know, for him to solidify his family and generational wealth and everything like that. He had to solidify himself and sustain himself within a role. And you can say he minimized himself, but I believe he would say he maximized himself. And so with that mentality, I gotta think, man, I'm not in high school no more, bro. Them glory days are what I'm trying to do and make happen and make shake. And I know it's a disappointment to my people around me, because they have better for me, right? They want from my wife and everything, but realistically, in the road, I'm shining well in it. My kids love me. My homies respect me. Um, my wife ain't leave me yet. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm flawed, but people see the genuineness in me, and I think that's real. That's what I strive for. So, yeah, man. I'm imperfect, as y'all can tell by the dates and everything like that, and how many times I'm here and whatnot. But again, this is supposed to be a It's gonna be my Christian Corinthians segment, you know, like, you know, spark up a little clip or roll up a joint and just give a daily vlog, man. Sometimes that shit is necessary as far as parenting and husbanding and wifing and job hunting and hunting and gathering. You know what I'm saying? And man be pissing you off like a motherfucker, you know, but no, I'm gonna have great FOMO, man. Wale Mania is gonna be carried on Netflix, which is gonna be crazy. That's Wale Mania is shout out to Kazim, Wale, Emilio, everybody behind the scenes. That Cornell, I know, does really a lot of stuff too with them. Cam, Seahawk, um, you know, it's it's a really great thing to be around, and I'm glad that I had a mess. You know, I'm glad I was able to be a part of it. Unfortunately, I don't think I'm be able to. I know I'm not gonna be able, but again, I can't cry about that. You know, Lord willing, I'm gonna be in Vegas another time. Niggas ain't got a penny pinch to be. He ain't got a penny pinch to be out there. You know what I'm saying? You know, niggas might pay me to be out there. You know what I mean? So he's still working in me, man, and giving me the desire to do what pleases him and the power to do what pleases him. And with that, I'll do. You know, as long as he gave me the strength to do so and the breath of my body to do so, I'll strive and aim to be the servant that he needs me to be. You know. All right, you guys. Joint Rely told us 10:30. I'm out of here. Peace.